It is officially apple picking season, and you may not know it, but New York City has a long legacy of growing fruit trees. Hannah Kliger explains how local gardeners look at history to feel connected to their food sources.
You may spot some rogue berries on your daily walk, a pear tree in someone's backyard, or peaches in a forgotten corner. At Java Street Community Garden in Greenpoint, the pawpaw trees are reaching maturity and the old fig is covered in fruit.
They're pretty tasty.
Fruit trees can be found in Brooklyn's parks and historical cemeteries, and while foraging is not allowed here, it's a reminder of the city's agricultural past buried under the asphalt.
Mostly, the fruit was grown in Brooklyn in like the 1700s for cider making.
One place picking is encouraged is a ferry ride away at this orchard on Governor's Island.
So the open orchard is 102 multi-grafted trees that cover the history of fruit growing in New York City, from pre-European contact to the early 20th century.
Sam Van Aken is an artist who planted these rows of apple, apricot, and even almond trees.
Well, the reason it's the open orchard is it's based on the Lenape philosophy that nobody owns a tree. So everyone's welcome to come pick the fruit, which is why we're always short on fruit.
Half art installation, half history project, Van Aken has done years of research on fruit varieties grown in old orchards in Brooklyn and Queens.
Like the 1800s were kind of like the golden age for growing fruit in Brooklyn. They would barge it across the East River.
Several dozen of these fruit trees are also now growing in community gardens in the outer boroughs. Most interestingly, closest to the places they were historically grown in this city.
So using those maps from New York Public Library, I found out the very street where these varieties originated. We placed those trees back into at least the neighborhood, if not on the same street as where they originally were grown.
Back to Greenpoint, this beach plum sometimes rewards with small fruits.
This is like a region that historically they likely would have been.
So that people are actually tasting the fruit from 200 years ago.
Reminding us all that some roots still run right beneath our feet. On Governor's Island, Hannah Kliger, CBS News, New York.